Hello. Hey y'all, it's me, Love Jones. I am back with another one. Y'all may see me scratching a lot. There's a lot of mosquitoes out here. And evidently a lot of gnats out here too. It's so funny. I wasn't even gonna pull any cards or anything today. I was just kind of hanging out. I was still debating, but for the most part of it, I had to make my mind up. I was just gonna sit out here and meditate and do some other stuff. But of course, I hadn't been sitting here that long for people start coming through the cut. They gotta pull out their phone and record me. So I recorded them too. Like dumbass people. Oh, I try not to I'm gonna try not to cuss while I'm on here. But those the type of people you have around you, y'all. The kids got more sense than them. The kids confused, like, why we coming over this way? He's like, because we haven't been over this way before. Y'all ain't no path over here. This is the dead end. That's why I came over here. To avoid all incoming, outgoing traffic, to get away from people and they dirty energies, y'all. This hat sitting on the top of my head because I got this ponytail here and I need to take it down so I can pull the hat down. So it look kind of crazy, y'all. So that's why it looks like that, because I'm probably not going to take this ponytail down. It's too hot and I'm trying to keep these braids out my face. So anyway, yeah. You come over here at the end of the cut to try to avoid people and they dirty energy, because the whole point of being out here is to ground yourself, and they bring the dumb BS right over to you. It's like as soon as he hit the plank over there, y'all, as soon as he came through, you see him pull out his phone trying to record, and he turns right over here towards me. And the kids that's walking with him like, why are we over here? He's like, because we haven't been this way before. I see just standing there because there's no way you can actually go. And it's pretty obvious when you look that it's no way that you can go. This is what I do to ground myself. It's a little plank back here. Honestly, I didn't think anybody even went over this way. I didn't think anybody crossed that plank because it don't look that safe to cross. But evidently they walked right across it. It's my first time seeing people walk across that. It's a bunch of houses over there in the backyard, and I remember when I first came out here, I was like, I'm not going to go across there, because then you off in people's backyard. You don't want people to have a reason to shoot at you, especially with these non-melanated people around you that be looking at you crazy. But at this point, I got all kind of people around that be looking at me crazy. Y'all see that black lady at the gas station, Missy Bessie, the way she's spreading rumors and trying to make friends with all the people in the gas station. Started her mess she started yesterday, and then had the nerve to take some of the employees home. You can see them all gather up and get in the car with her to take them home. It's like, how pathetic are you? You trying hard to make friends with these people, man, just so you can start mess, start rumors. One of the little guys went from laughing and talking to me and actually making a pass at me to acting like he barely wanted to speak. And like, I'm over it. I don't care anyway, because I'm not here to make friends. That's not what I do. I don't come in the gas station to make friends with the people in there. Evidently she do though, because she see how often I come in there. So anyway, yeah, I never even knew people walk across that plank, and I refused to walk it because I didn't think it was safe. And it leads right into people's backyard from the look of it. But yeah, I seen two people come. Actually, it was three. The white man and his two kids that just walked by, where he pulled out his camera and had to record a little bit and then walk over here to actually see. Remind me of something out the movies, y'all. You have to walk over here and see what's going on. What is this black lady doing over here in the woods? The kids was confused, y'all. You can tell they was just confused. They have more sense than he do. Yes. Why are we over here? We haven't walked this way before. You know, dang on well, there's no way to walk over here. Just ignorance, y'all. It's just ignorance. Yeah, yeah. I want to say some other stuff, but it's putting too much of my business out there, and we don't know who's all watching this, who like to keep up with me and what I'm doing. So I'm just going to leave it at that. It don't pay for you to try to stay away from ignorance, because the ignorance seems to find you. And it come in all colors, shapes, and forms, evidently. Now, this is just the wrong area. It's been corrupted with stupidity. And so I'm not even sure why I came back to this particular city when I got back here anyway. Because I should have known better. And it just shows with all the people and their actions. It shows. Ignorance is bliss. So anyway, I guess I'm going to do a video. We're going to pull some cards and see. But yeah, I don't know. Probably ain't going to come here very much either, because I notice, I'll be coming somewhere one minute and it be barely any people there. And that's kind of why you enjoy it, the quietness of it, the being peaceful outside. And then all of a sudden, where you go, and there will be the most people that are in and out there all of a sudden. That's where everybody going now all of a sudden. That's everybody's spot now all of a sudden. I used to have another bigger park that I go to. You actually have to pay to get in there and park, but I had like a season pass, and so I would go there regularly. And there was this one particular place in the park that I used to go to, and it was so quiet and peaceful for like the first week or two that I was there, and then all of a sudden it started being everybody there. It's like, why people just don't leave you alone? Why they just can't go and find their own place of peace? It's because they're not out here looking for peace. They're not out here trying to ground themselves like you are. They're not out here trying to meditate and do positive things. They out here looking for drama. And they out here being drama. And I can't stand people like that. I don't give a damn what color they are. Like, I don't like the ignorance. And it gets on my nerves so bad. I always say I love the kids, but, it's when they reach a certain age. Because from the point they're born until they reach that certain age, it's like they're not corrupted, y'all, by the stupidity, by the ignorance, by the dumb shift around them, by the way that their parents think, by the way that their friends are. They're not corrupted. It's like they have this innocence about them, but they get to a certain age where the world starts to shift their way of thinking, and then all of a sudden you have the ignorance that comes out of the children who weren't quite fully grown. And so you still have to watch them once they get a certain age, because they will be about that shift too. It's like, but you love them so much, they're like a breath of fresh air before they get to that corrupted state. And you can absolutely tell those boys that he was walking with, they not there yet. They just as innocent as they want to be. The parent, ignorance. Like I said, ignorance is bliss. He knew exactly what he was doing. He pulled out his phone to record before he even made it to the cut to walk over here. Just to walk over here and see what I was doing, just to invade my privacy, just to see what he can see. Because you know what? Maybe I'm out here doing something I shouldn't be doing. By the way, see the candles out here? So evidently some other people be out here doing stuff, but I bet you they don't be bothered when they be out here. It's probably them, the ones that look just like him, out here burning candles and doing black magic and stuff. But I come out here and I try to ground myself, and I'm being watched like a hawk, like I'm doing something wrong. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, y'all, I just had to say that real quick because that really, it got on my nerves. Just that quick. It's like they have a way of letting that bad energy that they come with just rub off on you. And that's why I just stay away from people, especially certain people. Like when I see the stupidity, I try to go in the opposite direction. Perfect example of that lady being in that store that I've been telling y'all about since the very first day I seen her. Clearly, see, if I wouldn't have been coming on here and talking about it, then people wouldn't even believe me when I say I seen that energy. I felt it on her the very first day before she ever said anything to me. I seen it in her. And I'm glad I was mentioning it, because I probably would sound crazy to be like, well, why would you say that? I felt the energy. I felt it off of her. I knew what she was about. I knew what she was doing, and so I just waited and I watched. And I can see little things that she did to let me know that what I felt was right. And as time went by, she just built up on whatever she was doing until she was bold enough to do that. You walked up to me and said something to me. I wouldn't have even talked to you because I don't even like you. I don't like the energy that I felt from day one. And so I wouldn't have even spoke to you. I would have kept going every time I seen you. You can tell from the look in my face, she ain't stupid. She read that look on my face. Every time I look at her, she know exactly what I'm thinking about her. She ain't stupid. It's like she built right up on that. Ignorant maybe, but stupid no. Dumb, but she knew exactly what she was doing. And too old to be out here acting like she act in these streets. Like you too old to not know that you don't know what people have out here for you to just be acting the way you act and expecting nothing to happen. Never mind the fact that I told you it's like I had a whole weapon in my hand. That's why the lady supposed to been got shot. Remember that she had the pot of hot water on the stove that she was told to move after she rebuked the man, the police officer. I had a whole, you may as well call it a bowl of hot water in my hand that I just pulled out the microwave, and you following behind me talking noise. Talking about you just wait for people like me to swing first. First of all, why the fuck are you... my bad, y'all. Why you even still talking to me? And evidently you don't realize all this hot water I have in my hand. If I swing first, you and your dog gonna be hurt without me even swinging. Because the first thing gonna touch you is the hot water in my hand. Like, why are you even following me with this bull? Like, why do you even talk to me? And that's the first thing I said. It seemed like that's what struck a nerve with her, y'all, because I didn't ask her. I told her, you know what? Just don't talk to me. Because it's just that simple. It's like you went on into this little rant when I just simply asked you, why did you say it like that? And you went all into this little spiel. You know what? Just to keep the drama and confusion down, just don't talk to me. Just don't speak to me. What? F you then. And it just went on from there, y'all. Forbid I said F you back, because here she come all up in my face. So, you absolutely knew she was trying to provoke me. I've been talking 15 minutes on here, and I really wasn't even trying to go into all of that. People just, y'all, they make your butt hurt. It's like, ugh. I don't like these people, y'all. I do not like these people. God, place me around my soul tribe, because this is, I don't like stupidity. I don't like ignorance coming from any color. I don't like it. I'm going to take my shoes off. No, I kind of want to end this video because I'm already at 15 minutes. And I haven't even picked up a card. My feet in the dirt. See, my feet are swollen. They just start getting swollen again. I don't know what that's about. Ain't no telling. Yeah, ain't no telling. So here, let's see. It's kind of dark. It's dark, y'all. Let's see what I can get for y'all with these. I'm not gonna let it get any more than 20 minutes. So the reading part of this is gonna be quick. Forgive me for going on my little rant, but I don't know. I guess I needed to vent because he just irritated my soul. The fact that you walking with kids, and that's how they pick up on that ignorance real fast. That's how they learn real fast. Kids who haven't got to that stage yet, they can sense certain things, and you can absolutely tell those little boys did. Why the one was like, why are we over here? Like, this is what you teach. This is what is absorbed by innocent children. They say hate isn't, people aren't born with hatred. It's taught. And they're absolutely right. They're absolutely right. And it starts with you just simply allowing them to be around you when you do certain things, because they absolutely pick up on it. They can sense things. People feel like just because they do the things that they do, to be able to know the things they know, that they're the only ones who are able to do that, who are like that. But kids are born with that third sense. They can sense things. They can feel things around them when it's not right. And the older you get, the less you use it. And what do they say? If you don't use it, you lose it. But until it's lost, it's there. You can either cater to it and develop it more, or you can do nothing with it and it eventually goes away. But it's absolutely there. They can see it. They can sense it. They can feel it. And that should be treated like a form of child abuse. Anyway, first card I just pulled said travel the world. That's where I would like to go right now, to a better place than this, because I know there's a place in the world with better people around than this, who surround me all the time. Even when I go out my way to try to be by myself, here they come. Travel the world. Somebody may be traveling the world, or somebody could be traveling the world soon. I hope it's me. I hope it's for y'all too, because a lot of people should be. more in tune with the different cultures, and they may wouldn't act the way they act. They may not wouldn't find stuff to be so amusing. I have to go and invade people to see certain things when they're cultured themselves and they salty beach. Somebody may be traveling to a place where there's beach. You love the water like I do. You can see you got a little stream of water right here. Sometimes I just sit over at the beginning over there by the bridge, but I noticed the water over there is starting to, like it used to be like crystal clear when I first came, but for whatever reason it's like this runoff is starting to run into it, and so I'm really leery about putting my feet in that water over there. I don't want that, whatever that sludge mix is. Anyway, so you may be traveling to somewhere that has a beach. I love the water. That sounds nice. Simple life. Oh, this just get better and better. Traveling the world. There's a beach. Simple life. You know, no drama. No heartache. No pain. No fighting with random people who sent to do a job, which is to interrogate and intimidate you. You know, you're just able to live your life just like a normal human being. It's like a normal person. Maybe somewhere where you're able to develop your spirituality and get closer to God. Become one with Mother Nature instead of being in a world like this around these type of people. As soon as I'm able to move, like I'm gonna definitely use that passport of mine that I have and get the hell from out of here, y'all. These people no good, and they play really toxic mind games, and I don't like it. I don't like it. You could have someone around you that feels entitled to something that you know, something that you do, something that you are pursuing. If you are liked around, if you know you do things like post on social media, if you're getting a certain amount of attention, you have people around you that feel entitled to that. And so that's what could be happening here. Somebody's doing stuff to try to sabotage you, to make you look a certain way because they feel entitled to what it is you have. Instead of them going and creating a life for themselves, they're trying to take your life. And so I know if you're like me and you're able to just leave them over here pretending to be you, then you just leave that. Just leave them over here doing what they do. Fooling these other fake people, because that's what it seems like wins in the world. You know, when you're out here creating illusions and delusions, when you can just pretend as if you're something that you're not, then that's deemed as the winner. Those are the people who seem to be the most successful, the liars, the people who are fake, the people who are out here imitating other people they see, the people who are out here stealing people's essence and going back and trying to develop it and make it seem like it's their own in the background. Those seem like the ones who are catered to, the ones who win in the world. This world is backwards, y'all. It's backwards. At least over here it is. What's here that I've seen take place, especially here in Georgia, but probably more so all around the United States, it's backwards. It's backwards. All the wrong people win in life, and they watch others just be torn down. Then they try to live by this this no snitching rule that 99% of the people don't even understand the origins of where it comes from. No, that's why you hear people saying all the time about these Westerners, which is us, the ones that are over here and the lifestyle that they live, and how it's so much different from what they deem as being normal. And I absolutely understand that. It says loyalty here. Maybe somebody will be going around people who are loyal, who are dependable, who are trustworthy, reliable, instead of being around people who feel entitled. Loyalty and entitlement doesn't go together. But you know what's crazy? You'll find a lot of people who are being loyal to people who feel entitled. That's the type of stuff that you get here. So maybe you'll be traveling and going to be around people who are actually loyal to you. Auto repair. Maybe it could be something wrong with someone's car, or something maybe going wrong with someone's car. So weird. I was sitting last night and I seen this really bad accident, and I've been waiting to see if people even lived through that accident that happened right on the corner from where I was. Because when those cars hit, it was a big impact, y'all. It was so loud, and you can absolutely tell they hit hard. When I left out of the parking lot, one of the cars looked like it was just in pieces. And the other one, the whole front end was gone, but the one was literally in pieces. And I didn't see anybody move from neither one of them. I didn't see anybody get out. I didn't see anybody moving in neither one of them. And as I was thinking to myself, I wonder if they were even alive. I started getting this funny feeling in my head. Y'all know about my little feelings that I be getting. The way I started feeling stuff. But as I was thinking, oh my God, are they even alive? My head started feeling funny. And right as I was noticing the feeling that was coming in my head, another car was passing by. And they were playing that song, Bone Thugs and Harmony, I think it is, Crossroads. And y'all know I don't think nothing is a coincidence. And so I feel like somebody didn't make it from that wreck, if not both of them, both people in the cars. And so I'm just waiting to see, waiting to find out what happened and who didn't make it. It was no coincidence. I'm thinking, oh my God, I hope they're not dead. And then my head started getting this weird feeling, and then the car drove by, and all you can hear them is blasting this. See you at the crossroads, so you won't be lonely. I was like, yeah, that's not a good sign. So anyway, we have elite right here. And we also have prestigious right here on the top of this deck. So I don't know. Could be something going on with some people who call themselves the elite. Maybe someone that's happening within. Maybe that could be where you're going. I don't know. Let's keep shuffling and just see what I get. Let's just see. Clout chasing. So you have elite people out here clout chasing. I mean, we know that that's what they do. You know, a lot of these people are in the positions that they're in because that's how they got there. Lying, cheating, stealing from others. Not saying everybody got there that way, but, you know, couldn't be any more obvious. When people take their time to beat someone else down that has less than them, then that's probably how they get into the positions that they're in. Tearing other people down and being rewarded for it. by people who are no good in the background. And if y'all watch me, if y'all keep up, y'all will know. I've even went so far as to name a few people who sit up and they've done exactly that. They will go out the way to tear others down. Yeah, as I'm talking about it. They'll go out the way to tear others down in order to make themselves look like they're something they're not. Again, they're giving delusions. How could you be so heartless? Well, some people only concern themselves with money and the look of certain things. They want the money and they want people to continue to look at them in a certain light. And so they'll do whatever they have to do in order to keep whatever image that they've been given, air signs, in order to keep that image up, that illusion of this life that they're living. Says they stole it. Maybe there's some air signs out here. Prestigious people. People you would call the elite. Could be celebrity air signs out here that have done something to steal something from you. They don't care. They'll steal from you while they pretend to do community things out here in the community, while they pretend to build people up out in the world. And meanwhile, in the background, behind closed doors, they'll be tearing you down. I just seen a sacral chakra, but I don't know, when I first read it, that's not what I got. I was getting some, like, sacrifice. Maybe they're doing something to your sacral chakra, and they're being able to manipulate or take something from you, steal something from you by using your sacral chakra. Devil worship here. You got people who are out here. That's what they're about. That's what they do. And they'll speak about God all day long, as long as they're able to manipulate the other people around them who actually believe in God, who believe in waiting for their chance, who believe in doing the right thing, because they know they can easily go and do some black magic, do some sacrifice into certain deities or certain things, and get away with whatever it is that they're doing. Something to enhance their income and take away from yours. Like, y'all be careful when y'all working with certain people, because there's certain people out there in the world who are in the industry who just aren't right. They just aren't right. They're all for themselves. They're all for the image that they try to give. And that's all it is an image. That's all it is an illusion. Because it's not the real them. The real them is what you don't see. The real them is what they do behind closed doors. And what they do behind closed doors, they do black magic. They're into all forms of divination. They're into making sacrifices. They are into doing things to take away from people instead of building them up. They're going to build them up in front of the face of other people, in front of the cameras, because they want you to look at them a certain way. They need the attention. They need that clout. And it's so funny, because they need us as fans. They need us in order to be successful in whatever it is that they're doing. If it wasn't for the people around them who had less than them, then they wouldn't have the clout. It wouldn't be a such thing. They'd be just as normal as the rest of us. And so that's why they treat certain people and they tear down other people. You know, and somebody like me would be a person they would go out the way to try to tear down, because I'm in a space where I really have nobody. And so they know it's not nobody out there that's going to have your back. They know you don't have family. They know you don't have friends that are close to you. They know it's just you by yourself. And so they look at you as an easy target. And so be careful around people like that. Those conceited ones out there. Those ones who feel entitled to what it is they know you are capable of having. because they'll go out their way and they'll try to manipulate and tear down and steal from you. And believe me, they're good at it too. And because you are you and they are them, it's not very many people who will believe you saying these people stole from you, or they're imitating your personality, or they're doing things to you, because you would immediately look at it as like, what would a person who has all of this money and all these things going for them, why would they do something like that? You know, only the people who are awake to certain things, only the people who can see certain things, see what it is that these people are doing. And those people 9 times out of 10 aren't the ones they're getting clout from. The ones who they're concerned about are the ones who can't see. Those are the ones who they can easily manipulate. Those are the ones who they can place these illusions in front of, the people who don't see it. Your God-fearing people, your people who not out there doing that extra stuff, but haven't really connected fully to God to know that they are able to do certain things. Those are the ones that are easily manipulated. Unfortunately, it's a lot greater part of the world who are like that. And then you have your other ones that just believe in no snitching. But they don't know, again, the origins of where it even comes from. And so they're around here and they're letting their own kind, their own people, who they supposed to be protecting, get destroyed because they believe in not saying anything, not speaking up about it. And they wonder why we are in the same position and why we've been that way for decades, for centuries out here. So, yeah. Indigo. Just focus, truth, weight loss. I feel like that's the truth, what I'm telling you. So, yeah. Be careful with even the people you decide to work with, especially if you're doing something entertainment wise, especially if you have a good head on your shoulder, especially if you carry the type of energy that other people want, because you have people out there that will go out their way to try to steal that from you. And they'll make it seem like you're the crazy one. And everybody else would just go for it, or everybody else would just take the money and not say anything and just let you be torn down while these people go along imitating you and in your energy and trying to live the life that was for you. They call it destiny swapping, but what they don't realize is you can't destiny swap from somebody who's truly connected to God. You can only make yourself look stupid at the end of the day, because the truth will always come out. The light will always illuminate the darkness. Now, if you're trying to do it from somebody who's not honestly connected to God, who just talks a good game, but they don't actually say what they mean and mean what they say, they're not walking the talk, so to speak, then those are the people you may be able to do it to and get away with it. I feel like these people have done it for so long, they don't understand. Like they don't see themselves ever being caught. And that's where they messed up at. You know, they messed with the wrong one. There's an appointed day and time. Changes. It says deliverance from the city of people you know that comes against you or betray you. Oppression. Psalms 55. So funny. 5 talks about changes, and Psalms 55 talks about changes as well. So this may be why you're traveling. Y'all, it's so funny. This one fly, everywhere I go, there's a fly or there's a bee that's always coming for me. These are monitoring spirits. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. you don't, you're probably thinking I'm crazy. There's something going on around me. But if you know what I'm talking about, like you know, these are monitoring spirits all day long. So you have to deal with the irritation of them. And all the things out here. One fly keeps just coming and sticking to my leg. And it's, oh my God, y'all. I'm about to go back to the car. This is not, it is what it is. But this one fly is going to keep on coming, sticking to me. Trying to stop me. It's a distraction. It creates distraction. Keeps you from doing what you're doing. Whether you're outside meditating, whether you're speaking the truth about something, that's what they're there for. They're there to listen as well. So it's not only a distraction from you doing what you're doing. They listen and they take back whatever it is that you're saying and doing. They take back to the people who sent them. Hence the name monitoring spirits. So yes, this is what we have today. And I went on quite longer than I said I was going to go. But that's what we have. Look, I stopped shuffling on karma and paranoia. Somebody's paranoid now because they know this karma's coming for them, y'all. They know this karma's coming for them. And so these are the people who will be in the background. They'll been and done the worst things to you, and then they'll try to settle out of court. They'll want you to sign non-disclosure agreements so that people won't know that you were telling the truth. They want you to walk on and just not say anything else about it because now they're caught up. Now they've had to pay out all of this money, and now they want you to sign something and be quiet about it. Those are those elite people who get caught at the end, and they end up not getting away with something they thought they were going to get away with. These copycats right here. And evidently about air signs in specific, because that's what came out. Air signs. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. These elite people. So yeah, that's what I have, y'all, for right now. I'll be back. I'm going to go somewhere else because this is quite annoying to me. I'll be back, y'all.